Hi, and welcome back to our show. And I'm really excited about this segment now. Why? Because it hit close to home. Because last week, Evie gave me his picks. And the coach handed me the picks. He gives me them every week. I happen to be at the track, and I'm following his picks, and all of a sudden he makes a pick at Balmoral. And it's a 17-to-1 shot who lived every jump except the last one. Unfortunately, they don't write horse races for 1 mile and 1 jump. What happened last week in that Balmoral race? It was great.
Oh, we talked about that horse. Chris Riley N was at Balmoral. He was stepping up out of Preferred into the FFA.
Mm-hmm.
We said he was razor sharp, and he went out and wired except for that last little nose.
Every jump, every step of the way?
He went off at 17-to-1,
mm-hmm.
so the payoffs, 1280 in the place, 740 in the show, were phenomenal.
Okay.
But, hey, happy 4th of July. Great to be here on this holiday weekend.
I see you have your celebratory tie on.
I do have that with me, yes.
Is that pink? Never mind.
I'm actually leaving right after the show to head down to Baltimore and coach the Dukes High School All-Stars in the National Crab Feast Festival all weekend.
Excellent.
So we're going to have some fun, and that's where my shout-out's going to be to those players today. And also the Golder family joining us today.
Welcome.
They're from Jennersville, PA, and that's horse country.
Terrific.
So let's go right to our selections this week if we can.
Sure.
We want to focus on winners more than odds and make sure we can talk about them here.
Okay.
First up, we're going to the Meadowlands, and that's going to be a repeating story here with our selections.
Mm-hmm.
At the Meadowlands Saturday night tonight, we're going to the Race 3, the Jersey Cup.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking number 1, Passmaster Hanover with Tetrick. I like this horse a lot. Looks almost too easy. So I'm going to swing him up on top with trifectas with all.
Nice.
That's our
almost too easy.
That's our best bet. Our second pick is the Phillies pick. We're staying at the Meadowlands again for the Titan Cup in Race 5.
Mm-hmm.
We're going on number 5, Lucky Jim.
Ooh.
He's going for his 14th win in a row, and we're going to use him in exactas with Corleone Cosmos, Arch Madness, and 4-Star Speed.
Okay.
Also, our third pick, Harrah's pick. Again, staying at the Meadowlands for the William Houghton Memorial Prep in race number 10. We're going the best horse in harness history, Mr. Big.
Okay.
And we're going to use him in trifectas over top of Shark Gesture, Winback Speed, Pallone Ranger, Artificial, and Better Sweet.
And we're not getting 9 to 5 this time.
We're not getting 9 to 5 this time. And lastly, we have 2 People's Choice picks. One, we're going out to Cal Expo, Race 3 with Sheila's Dream. It's the 6 horse. I like him with Rick Plano and the Sulky. And our other choice, back to the Meadowlands, and don't hit me for this pick. We're going to Race 9, number 7, Hypnotic Blue Chip. Oh,
sorry.
Third time's the charm. He gets Tim Tetrick. I'm all in with him.
Terrific, Coach. Best of luck with the coach's picks. And it's time now to go back in the past for the blast. And here it comes.
Lime Time hangs in there, now moving very fast. Skipper's Subject with Archie McNeil is winging up on the outside. Lime Time. Skipper's Subject is up there to challenge him. And Timely's Best Man coming on. So too is Abercrombie. But Lime Time is equal to it right now. 3/4, 127 and 3. Lime Time with the lead. Timely's Best Man coming on the outside with Skipper's Subject. And looking to come out is No Yankee. It's Lime Time with that lead. Here comes No Yankee. On the outside comes Timely's Best Man. It's Lime Time, but No Yankee's coming to him. Lime Time, No Yankee. Lime Time, No Yankee. No.
A sensational finish. No Yankee, the winner. Lime Time is second. The time, a brand new Battle of the Brandywine record, 156 and 3.
Brandywine Raceway in Namens, Delaware. What a great track. No Yankee wins the Battle of the Brandywine. The Battle of the Brandywine, by the way, will be contested right here at Harris Chester's, part of Super Sunday.
Yes.
Yes, on August 16th, so make plans to be here for that. And look who's back in town, the lovely Heather. Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm still fine.
It's time to go to Harris Chester. We're here. We don't have to go too far. We're not going to be inconvenienced for the 12th race on Monday, correct?
Yes. Fillies and Mares going for a purse of $24,000. Ball gown in here. I'm telling you, this mare can leave out of the gate, run like a runner. Bust out of there. She's amazing. Song was the favorite last week. Didn't live up to being the favorite. She's a favorite again this week. We'll see how she does.
I think Thong could use a little adjustment there. something.
Maybe you should be granny panties or something. And then we've got Binions, who won this class last week. No, it's Binions. And let me tell you, I know all about the name, but you got to wait till the race is over.
Okay.
Ball Gown 2 lengths in front of Still Electric, and Thong up on the outside. Thong takes the lead, and they went the quarter in 27-1. Thong has cleared Ball Gown with just over a lap to go. Still Electric content to stalk these pace setters from third, and then flirt with a dealer. Binions moves to the outside. Binions comes alive now 4.5 lengths off the lead, and Maker Bark will follow her cover into the bridge turn. Motzi Hanover still last of the septet, but only 6.5 off Thong as they race past the half in 56-4. 29-3 the second quarter, and now Tim Tetrick has the whip up over the back of Thong. He leads them up the backstretch by 1.5 lengths with Ball Gown tracking in the pocket spot. Binions has taken second on the outside, and Binions will press Thong inside the 3/8. Still Electric is locked in by the stalling Maker Bark. Flirt with the dealer has 5 lengths to make up. And it's 4.5 away last to Motzi Hanover as Binions takes the lead. Binions by 1.5 lengths. Ball Gown's up in a second, and Thong is dropping back at the cones. 3/4 in 1:24-4. Approaching head stretch. Binions shakes away by 1.75 lengths, but Ball Gown continues to give chase. Still Electric a bit wide on the turn is third. Thong continues to drop back. 1:50 to go, and it's Binions with Ball Gown.
Binions, not Bunions, is the name of a hotel and casino on Fremont Street in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Really?
I just took a little Googling, that's it.
It's really Bunions.
Now, she ends up winning in 152-1 with Yannick Gingras in the bike. Second was Ball Gown, and Still Electric picked up third.
You ask any podiatrist the name of that horse, they will tell you it is in fact Bunions. And speaking of Bunions, we caught up with the winning driver Yannick Gingras, who had a banner day on Monday. He won 6, count them, 6 races. Here's Yannick.
Yeah, she's a bit of a tricky mare. Usually if you make her believe that she's not racing, I mean, she's got a big 3/8 in her. Like, you could race her on the front and stuff like that, but like, it's hard on her if you get stretched out. Or so it worked out good. I come first up, but I was just riding up there, and I could tell at the half Timmy didn't have a lot of pace, so I called on her, and she paced a big last 3/8, and she was very, very good.
One of a big day for you, 6, half a dozen of them on the day, so you're kind of hot right now, right?
Yeah, that was a good day. A lot of live drives. Fell into the right spot, right classes.
Tell us about the difference between driving a horse maybe that's a maiden and a horse that's maybe a stakes horse or a higher class conditioned horse. What's the difference in driving different kinds of horses?
Oh, it's a big difference. I mean, like, you get the maidens, you still try to win just as much, but you try to teach them in the same time, I mean, like, you don't want, even if you have one that's big favorite or something like that, sometimes you try to race them from behind, try to teach them to pass horses, so like, that's kind of, that class. And then you got climbers that, you try to get the most out of them every race, because, obviously they can be claimed that day or claimed the next week, so there's not a lot of tomorrows with those horses. Then you got conditioned horses. Sometimes they're up in class, they're not as competitive, then, try to get this, a rail trip, try to get a check sometime or something like that. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, and then when they're done in class, then you can race them a little harder. That's a lot of different strategy that plays out with the class conditions. Okay, and moving right along, let's go Sunday's 10th at Harrah's Chester. It was a trot with, oddly enough, trotters in the feature. $24,000 on the line. Swan Image with Double D, Dan Dubé, was the slight 9-5 chalk. Man About Town in Philly, that guy was once Frank Brookhauser. Now, if you don't know Frank Brookhauser, trust me, he was a writer for the Bulletin, columnist, big league guy, okay? 2-1 with Andy Miller. Mireille A.S. was 3-1 with Tim Tetrick. Here's James with the call.
Man About Town begins to edge away just a bit. He opens his lead to 1 3/4 lengths. Mireille A.S. continues to track, and Swan Image emerges first over. Here's Swan Image up to take second inside the 3/8, and Mireille A.S. is gapping the pocket. Tuna Whip is gapped badly on cover, but up within 4.5 lengths of the leading pair. Jake's Nordic is locked in, overtaken by J.M. Van Gogh. Rose Run Fastball moves to the outside from last. 3/4 in 1:24-4. And it's a 2-horse breakaway with 3/16 to go. Man About Town at the inside. Swan Image on the outside, just a neck away. And these two are 6 clear of Tuna Whip in third. J.M. Van Gogh is fourth. They turn for home, and it's Man About Town still by a 1/2 length. Swan Image is giving chase. 7 lengths back to Tuna Whip and J.M. Van Gogh. Deep stretch, Man About Town with Swan Image. Man About Town wired the field in 1:54-3, real racehorse time. Swan Image came first up and threatened, but could not get past the winner. And J.M. Van Gogh, do you hear me?
Closed well for CC Driver.